Young Dolph. Have you kept up with the Young Dolph situation?
I know that the individual who was responsible for Dolph's murder, he was promised $40,000, and he only got paid $600 or $800, something like that.
I think he was promised 10, ended up just getting 800.
No, I think it was more than that.
Yeah, but I think the other guys got 40 or
40.
Something like
well,
that.
they were alleging that this guy was promised 40 stacks, and he got $800 or something.
Yeah.
And they used this guy to go after Dolph. But again, it's the guys in your own circle that you know, people that you run with, that are the ones that are jealous or they have some vendetta against you where they want to go after you. So in his particular case, he got set up. You know, it was definitely a setup, but it was set up by people he knew.
Right, and it was, I guess it was the brother of Yo Gotti.
Gotti, yeah, right, exactly.
And he's dead actually now.
Now he's dead. But the streets has a way of taking care of things.
Right.
If you notice in certain cases I've been around, especially in the hip hop world, where somebody got shot, and I'll tell you exactly what one of the big cases, when Biggie got killed. When Biggie was killed, there was a big war in LA where you had Crips and Bloods killing one another. And you could ask the LAPD about that. Because I mean, Tupac as well, and Biggie too. Because I remember back then, because you gotta remember, I was out there during those cases at that time. There were a lot of shootings that went back and forth where these gang members had a war against each other because what happened to those two major artists. So yeah, in this world, things like that happen. Because, you know, in this entertainment industry, you have so many facets, you know. You have the rapper himself, right? Then you have his fans. Then you have the bad guys. Then you have the gang members, right? And then you have other people. And then all of it somehow mixes in like a mixed drink. And then you say to yourself, like, damn, I got to watch my back with everybody I'm dealing with right now.
Right.
Because I don't know who's who or who's going to be going to set me up.
Right.
But you look back at some of these cases that these rap artists have been involved in, nobody's bigger than Diddy's big. He's in the top 5, 3 or 5, whatever. But in these other artists, you got to remember back and some of the things that happened to them with some of their cases, and then people set them up.
Right. But the Young Dolph situation, it reminds me, it's like exactly in the XXXTentacion, because one of the guys got only paid like less money, and he's the one that ended up cooperating and getting a lesser sentence.
And again, he got set up too.
Yeah.
Right? At the car dealership or whatever, and he comes out and he gets killed. Yeah. But this is what I'm trying to say. You know, these guys, listen, there was well, now in social media, there was this rapper, so-called rapper in Philadelphia. He was getting out of his car and these guys rolled up on him, right?
Yeah, I remember.
And they shot him like multiple times and killed him. So, you know, the streets are dangerous, you know, and then there's a lot of different people out here that when you get involved in this game sometimes, and a lot of rappers will tell you that, you know, they worry about their safety of their lives.
Yeah. Crazy situation, man.
Yep.
But it seems like, how long ago was that Young Dolph situation, would you say?
That was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, a couple years ago in Memphis.
Yeah.
Memphis is a tough place too. I've been out to Memphis.
Yeah?
Okay, that's a crazy place. You drive one section, you over here, then the next section, you in the hood. You're like, oh wow, I'm in the hood.
Right.
And people were watching you because I was out there with the Memphis police, and people were watching me like, you know, that's police right there.
Right.